I do want to mention a couple of movies. Well, actually, just one movie hitting theaters this coming up week. So as everybody's watching this, December 9th is the official date that it's dropping. But a movie coming out this week that I will go see at the theater is The Whale. And it's
I've been hearing such good things about this movie.
It's got Brendan Fraser, Darren Aronofsky, or Aronofsky is the director, who I love. Darren Aronofsky. He makes the weirdest movies. This one, Brendan Fraser's playing a 600-pound man who is trying to reconnect with his daughter after he left, like he broke up his family basically to get with another guy, and then that guy passes away. Brendan Fraser's character like starts binge eating, like because he's sad and depressed, and that's the setup for the movie. So it doesn't sound happy at all, but that's also, if you watch Darren Aronofsky movies, that's not like his bag, baby.
All right. Well, man, Brendan Fraser's pretty busy this week because not only is that coming out, we got Doom Patrol coming out this week.
Oh, so, yeah. And everybody's raving over his performance in The Whale. So
yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm not hearing anything bad. Everything has just been like, go see this movie. Yeah. It's probably the best thing he's done, and all of that.
Yeah. So that's my recommendation. I didn't really see anything else worth recommending.
I don't know how good this will be. I mean, we just had a Pinocchio movie on Disney Plus come out, but we're having another Pinocchio movie coming out.
Is this the Netflix movie?
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro. Yeah.
I cannot wait. Movie. I cannot wait.
That's also coming out December 9th, but on Netflix.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, because I've been watching his latest show, Cabinet of Curiosity, which is like a anthology horror show. But man, like I didn't get it. I haven't seen a preview necessarily. Like they had like a little kind of teaser.
Yeah.
But anything Guillermo del Toro, you should watch.
Man, I love his Pan's Labyrinth movie. That was probably one of my favorite movies of his.
People will remember him also for Hellboy.
Oh, yeah.
Heck Boy. 1 and 2. A lot of great movies. So, I'll be looking forward to that on Netflix. So we might as well get into our Nerdflix and Chill cameo.
All righty.
Because me and you will be Nerdflex and chilling watching Pinocchio. Which, if you think about the whole concept with the lion and the growing nose, kind of sounds nasty.
Right.
Well, first off, let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. They dropped their holiday special on Disney. They did it actually the week before last, but I kind of had a rule where I'm not watching any Christmas stuff until after Thanksgiving. Okay? I'm getting really tired of people putting out the Christmas stuff before Thanksgiving even happens.
Yep. I
was on a radio station that went all Christmas till Christmas. Like, I feel like in October. I think that it was in November when they did it, but that was back in the day when I was B-Rad on 98.9 Kiss FM on the Phil and Drew show.
Yeah.
And like on weekends, I did my own show, and God, like it went from, okay, Saturday nights are cool. I'm hanging out with Bobby the Italian Stallion. And we're just goofing around playing music to it's all Christmas music. And I'm just like, oh my God. Here's the thing. I enjoyed in the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special that there was a few Christmas songs that they did, like originals, and there was one that I was like, is this the Strokes? But it was the singer from the Strokes, and he was doing the song from Saturday Night Live that they did back in the day with like Jimmy Fallon and Tracy Morgan and Horatio Sands. And I thought that was hilarious, but I like Christmas. Like, it's a fun holiday where like, it's like Thanksgiving too. Cause like, I only care about the eating the food. I don't really like to do the presents and all that. But I hate Christmas music. I hate it because of that year that it was all Christmas till Christmas. So, because they play the same songs like every hour. I mean, I know we could also be talking about a lot of other radio stations, but it's only Christmas music. And it's like that one, like, having a wonderful Christmas time.
Oh, man.
The guy from the Beatles, Paul.
What's his name?
I don't know why I just lost the name of Paul McCartney from the Beatles.
I'm gonna say Paul Newman, and that wasn't it.
Yeah, that was way off. But yeah, like I hate that song so bad, and like that one I feel like gets played the most. Anyway, that's why we didn't do Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special till now. Okay. Long story short.
There you go.
There's no way to short that long story, but we did it. But this one, I thought there was like some really funny parts. Like, this also was not what I expected. I thought that it was going to be, I mean, I knew because it's a holiday special that it's going to have a little bit of humor or whatever. Also, it's James Gunn.
Right.
But I really felt like I thought that this was going to be like a little bit more of a story that was going to stopgap between the last time we saw the Guardians and the next movie, because I thought that's what they said. Like it was going to have like a little, something that would be important for the actual coming up. It wasn't just a holiday special, but it kind of was just a holiday special, right?
Right. Yeah.
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched it yet. The Guardians decide that because of Star-Lord not really getting Christmas like he remembered it growing, when he was on Earth and then got taken by Yondu, and Yondu didn't, of course, know what Christmas was. They were like, we got to go get him the most perfect Christmas gift. So they go to get him not somebody playing him or him playing a different character, but the Kevin Bacon. Which was really funny and kind of cute because Star-Lord would tell them like all these stories about Kevin Bacon, and I guess they thought like he was like these were things he really did.
Yeah, and not just an actor.
A piece of actor, which is what they said in the show. Which pardon my French, but I wasn't expecting that on Disney either. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of the running joke, was like they hated actors too.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So like, I don't know, cameo, like there was a lot of funny stuff in this. It was a lot of humor, but other than that, it's not really like something you have to go see. If you're like, I gotta know every bit of the Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, and 3. And I got to see this too. No, you don't. But it's not bad either. The one thing that I didn't take from it, two things. Groot, the new Groot, is jacked.
Yeah.
Like the old Groot was like, of course, they're two different people, but not like he was a clone of Groot, But because he
more like a progeny.
Well, I would say like, because you can clone plants. It's pretty easy. Yeah. A lot of them, like, cactus. Sometimes they have those cactus where you just take the one that fell out, put it in dirt, and that's considered a clone. So he wasn't cloned in like a laboratory, but he was a naturally occurring clone that came off of Groot before he died. And so he's not actual Groot. I don't know if everybody knows that.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people did, because I saw a video just recently. I can't remember. It was on YouTube. I can't remember who the author of the video was, but they were saying, with James Gunn has even talked about this and said that it's basically of the original Groot. It's his son.
Yeah.
So not like even though I know what you were saying about cloning now that you explained it with plants. That may well be what it actually is called, and not just like, he has a son, and Groot the new Groot grew up fatherless, but they were talking about why Groot is as jacked as he is.
Why is that?
I guess
he's getting a lot of sunlight.
Kind of. But like seriously though, so I guess because I'm not a big, Groot follower. I don't read the comics. I don't really know his backstory, but on his planet, the elder Groots, pass on knowledge through photosynthesis somehow.
Yeah.
So I guess they're all kind of, thin like the original Groot. So with the new Groot, he has two celestial people that surround him daily. So all of his knowledge that this new Groot is getting is from the things that surround him.
Oh, wow.
So through photosynthesis, he's becoming the Groot that is, not like his ancestors, but the way that they're doing it now is that he's absorbing, again, like through photosynthesis, absorbing everything. And that's like their celestial energy, their dealings with each other. It's matured, or the other Groots matured on planet X is where he's from. That's how they got, their knowledge passed down.
Oh, wow.
So
cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, that's stuff I didn't even know. So
yeah, so that's why he's so jacked right now. That's just a theory. Don't know how true it is, but that's just a theory.
And then the other spoilers alert, but the other thing that happened was he finds out that Mantis is his sister. And I don't know how that would play into going forward a whole lot, but I guess maybe that might be something. What would you say? How does that play out going forward?
I don't know. I guess now that he knows that he's not alone, he actually does have a blood relative.
Okay. Now I want to talk. Go ahead.
Because I was going to say he hasn't went back to see his original family. I don't know if they would even still be alive.
Yeah, probably.
But not. He was. I think in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Volume 2. He was really hung up on, having a family.
Right.
Albeit that he wanted to be with Gamora, but we all know what happened at Infinity War. So, that's kind of out of the picture right now because he lost technically his first love, true love. But, now he actually does have a family, whether, how you have family members that you don't like, but they're still your family. They're still blood. So right. you still have somebody. And I think that's how they're going to play this out in the, coming up in Volume 3. Hopefully nobody dies in this because I'm getting a lot of people saying that somebody's dying. Some more people are dying.
That's what I was going to say, though. That's what I was going to say, how this plays into going forward. Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The trailer looks very tragic.
Dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It does. I feel like they're setting us up for, okay, this is the last one. They might all die, Cameo. And the fact that she's his sister only gives them something more to lose now.
Mm-hmm.
And if
maybe it's a Mantis.
And if he does lose her, then that's, like I say, that just gives it more something to be sadder about, because now he just found his sister, and so he's happy, and it giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah.
So,
or I have an idea. I think it might be, if depending on how many people are dying, I think like what you said, maybe Mantis, and I also think Nebula is going to die.
Yeah. Nebula, I think You want to know who all I think is going to die?
Yeah.
Everybody except for maybe Star-Lord.
Except for Groot.
I think Nebula. Yeah, I think Star-Lord and Groot are the only ones I don't think will die.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else, maybe not like fully like expect it, but like I think Drax is gonna die. I think Rocket's gonna die, and the rest, Nebula, maybe, Mantis, probably. That's what
I heard. Excuse me. I heard Drax, Dave Bautista, couldn't think of his name, is pretty much done.
He is, yeah.
So, he was talking about, talking about how, the strain on his body, having to stay in shape for that. And, he's an older guy. And I can only imagine the rigorous training that you have to go through to, keep up that physique.
Steroids.
Even though, right. Even though the majority of his body is covered with prosthetics, because the tattoos are on like a silicone type skin body thing. So,
right.
So, we'll see, because he does look kind of chunkier.
He just wants to act.
Right.
And dance. So that's my prediction. I predict that Guardians of the Galaxy, they needed a holiday special to give us a good feeling, because they're about to snatch it all away.
Whip it away.
Yeah, that's what I think. And because James Gunn, he's going to be DC after this.
Right.
So he's probably trying to take it down with him.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't really think he's trying to do that, but I do think that they're going to try to give it like an end.
Shoot, after watching the Suicide Squad and getting hyped for all those cool characters, and how he got rid of them in the first like 5 minutes of the movie.
That's what I was about to say. If anybody dies in the first 5 minutes, I'm going to be pissed.
Right.
I'm going to be pissed. Like, I thought it was funny with Suicide Squad. With Guardians, I'm going to be like, James Gunn, no. Why did you do that?
He's just going to pick them up every 10 minutes.
No.
That's what it's going to be like.
Don't do it, James Gunn.
Because you know what? Mad. You're probably right. They're probably all dead by this point, or dying at the moment, because when you see Groot and Star-Lord, in that shootout part, that kind of gave me goosebumps, because it wasn't like one of those, oh, I'm having fun, blah 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 blah
right.
blah blah.
Right.
But it's more of like, I gotta survive this. So I'm thinking you're probably right. All of them are going to end up getting got, except for Star-Lord and Groot.
And maybe I'm looking forward to seeing Adam Warlock. I think that I don't remember the actor's name that plays him, but Will Poulter. Yeah, that's right. I do think that he's a pretty good actor, so I think that makes this movie a little more interesting too. I got to tell you, Cameo, I didn't love Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Like, I liked it. I didn't love it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about another show that I liked but didn't love before we get out of here during our Nerdflix and Chill. Willow on Disney Plus. Like I told everybody, go watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now the show is out. They released 2 episodes last week. And I'm glad they released 2 episodes, Cameo, because episode 1, I was like, blech, this is garbage. I will tell you right off the bat, for one, and of course, if people don't already know, spoilers. This show seemed like it shouldn't have been called Willow. Because like in the first episode, we didn't even see Willow till the very end, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what I thought that the show was up until we finally do get to see Willow, and what I still think the show is kind of, is Game of Thrones kids bop version. It's right. Game of Thrones for kids. And I hated that. Like, I saw some people that were like, oh, it's so woke, blah, woke and you go broke. And I'm like, I I don't think I wouldn't go all that far to say that it's just so woke. But what I would say is it didn't feel like Willow. Like it didn't feel like what the movie felt like. You know, it had like its kind of religious inferences. Like it was sort of like Moses, but put in a different galaxy.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, like, but the movie had like a spookiness to it. Mm-hmm. I feel like, and even though it was for kids, it had like the brownies so that kids would be like, oh, those are cute. Yeah. It still had like with the sorcery and the magic, it just had like a little bit of a spookiness. Plus, Val Kilmer as Mad Mardigan, he was awesome. Mm-hmm. And Warwick Davis was great as Willow. But when we finally catch up with Willow now, and I told you this on the phone the other day, so you can back me up on this. I was like, why does Willow feel like the old Luke Skywalker? Well, I saw it on Screen Rant today while I was going through stuff prepping for the show. Mm-hmm. He basically based his character, the older Willow, off of the older Luke Skywalker.
Oh no!
And I was like, because he even looks like him. He's got the long hair, the beard, and he's all edgy now. He's not a happy. He's a mad old man,
Yeah.
So that really made me laugh. Episode 2, I thought was a little better. As they're on their journey now. And so, Willow's in it, and we get flashbacks some of Willow. When you see Willow with a beard, it's a flashback. When he's clean shaven, it's not. Mm-hmm. But
would you say a flash forward?
Is it a flash forward? Maybe I missed that part. Oh well, I know he's having visions.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he does some flashbacks too.
I don't remember him having a beard in the flashbacks.
Yeah, because he goes I think he goes to visit. Oh, maybe those weren't flashbacks, but now that maybe I need to watch it again. Yeah, I'll watch it again just to make sure. But I thought he went to go visit her. Mm-hmm. And
then they kicked him out.
Yeah, they kicked him out. I thought that was a flashback, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then when she's telling him that he's never going to be like a really good sorcerer, I thought that was a flashback too.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, so it kind of mixes it up in this episode, but it was all right. It feels too like this one's too Disney for me anyway. What'd you think about Willow?
I thought it was okay. Did you ever watch the second episode?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. So there was more of Willow in that one.
Definitely.
So, it's kind of like watching a Batman, a titled Batman movie, but you're only getting Robin.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Michael Myers
Batman
movie.
In the last.
It's like the last Halloween movie where Michael Myers was in it for like 12 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, the one that just came out?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So what was the whole deal then?
Oh, I don't even want to go into it right now.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take.
You can catch one of my Tales from the Dark Sides though, or Tales from the Dork Sides.
All right.
But yeah,
check that out.
Not a good movie. Go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, I would say it was okay.
Yeah.
I'll just see what it is when further episodes come out, released weekly on Wednesdays. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't end up like Andor. And if it does, I don't know what Disney Plus is going to do.
I don't think it's I wouldn't quite compare it to Andor though. I feel like Andor was just trying to be something else, but with Willow, like there wasn't that big of it was just one movie. So they can I feel like they're kind of like, we can do whatever we want here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But
yeah,
it just doesn't give me the danger that I felt in the first movie.
Maybe we'll get it towards the end.
Because it ended with a little bit of that in the second episode.
Yeah.
But We'll see.
Yeah.
It might get better.
I hope so.
So yeah, that's pretty much everything I got for Nerdflix and chill. Did you have any other movie recommendations that are streaming, or just keep your eye out for Pinocchio?
Yeah, I can't wait for that for sure. I do have a couple recommendations. These are, what is it? Foreign films.
Ooh.
One is a Norwegian film. It is how you say dubbed.
Oh yeah,
it is dubbed, and these two shows are on Netflix. So the first one is Troll. That's the Norwegian film. It is, like I said, dubbed. Basically, there's a troll the size of, I don't know, a mountain. Basically, it's pretty big. It's a pretty big troll.
Yeah. I saw that movie the other day coming. Oh, I didn't watch it, but I came across it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was good. It was it's a fantasy film, obviously. I wouldn't say it's an action film because they're not like, I mean, they are trying to fight the troll, but it's very minimal action. But I still liked it. I thought it was good. But another action-packed movie, it is Warriors of Future.
Ooh,
I believe it is I believe it's in Chinese. And the premise is, it's when a meteor carrying a destructive plant strikes the world, a suicide squad is given hours to save their post-apocalyptic city from total collapse. And they have these bodysuits that, give them strength, power. I mean, it's pretty cool. And they're fighting, like I said, a plant and these alien bugs, and it's pretty cool. But it doesn't. I watched it in the original language with subtitles, so I didn't check to see if it had English dubbed. But yeah, check that out. Warriors of Future and Troll on Netflix.
Yeah, I'll check those out for sure. Those sound good.
Yeah.
All right, Cameo. It's about time for us to get out of here.
All right.
Of course, you know how I do it. I got videotapes I got to return.
And you know what I like to do is take pictures.
But why do you like to take pictures, Cameo? I was wondering this the other day.
Because it captures a moment in time that you don't want to give up.
I don't know if you want people to see these moments in times, though, based off of what you're basing your pictures on. What I'm thinking in my head.
Well, why would you think that, Brad?
I just feel like you're out there saying, relax, I just want to take your picture.
Do you want me to take your pictures, Brad?
No. Not at all. You know what I want you to do?
What?
Keep it nerdy.
Keep it nerdy?
Yeah.
I got you. I beat you.
Smile and put on a happy face.
Wakanda forever!
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
That was awesome!
Freeze all motor functions.
Hate it.